over. Everyone. And let's just keep going. Thank y'all.
Moving words from MP. He is a class.
Making everyone who made him the shooter he is. He really is one of the league's very best.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Here's Moore, guarded by Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Harris. Again, the Pistons score.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Okay, so Tobias Harris, 6'8", 225, a capable jump shooter. That sound familiar, Clark?
Yeah, it's got some of my same profile. I was about the same size when I played back in the ancient days of the early 80s. I see a few similarities. Solid, consistent, pretty mobile, can put it on the floor, can do a lot of good stuff. He came into the league so young, only 1 year in college, and he's had a long, productive, steady career, a pro's pro. And that's high praise when you've done it for as long as Tobias has.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Hits yet again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Cunningham looking it over. Can they get it? Yes, it's good. Cunningham's got 9 points in the quarter.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal.
Substitution on the floor.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Drains the triple. Ramos has got 53 points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Moore in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I love big guards. And Cunningham using the size to perfection.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Pistons, Cunningham.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. And here's MP.
Who's got MP?
And another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And here's Cunningham outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. A deep three from MP. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one.
Bettina?
Talk about when you first knew this record was within reach.
I just work on, playing hard, controlling what I can, and staying ready when my number is called. If I start looking at that record, it'll take me out of the flow with my teammates and have me not playing the right way.
You try to break your own record or expand on other parts of your game?
The sky's the limit, Joe. What's next is...
MP, your jump is so pure, no wonder you're the best.
Yo, MP has more threes than anyone ever. Dude is the best shooter I've ever seen.
That kind of statement to the press can mean just as much to your teammates as your on-court performance.
Wins pay the bills, baby. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it. Good, MP. Objects in motion, stay in motion.
Timberwolves fans, if you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming home games, these are more asking to flow into something competitive, such as fights, using the proper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectator engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible removal. Please apply in violation to these rules to remove security, or own family. Timberwolves fans, we hope you come and join us for the Timberwolves Day 2 trading card game. The first 10,000 fans in attendance will receive this special giveaway.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Harden out there with Porter. And there's Miles Turner, and it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. And Turner kicks to Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
The 3 from MP gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Randall with some nice D. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Great open look there. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Leonard, the pass to Harden. Rebound, Minnesota. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Good on the three-point shot.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And they get it. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all three levels.
And here's MP for three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Coffee. Here's Porter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Turner with a screen on Randall. A three from Leonard. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 13. A three from MP. It's good again in an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Pass to Coffee. And a wide open look for Porter. And the Clippers miss again. And the Timberwolves with possession. They have a 19-point lead. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
And good that time.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Harden against MP. Good D by Harden.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nearly impossible trying to guard Harden.
He's changing it up here. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Batum is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Bamba in at the center position. Leonard against Randall. Leonard inside. Bamba wide open, and he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight. A three from MP. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He finished with 57 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Great instincts from MP. He's shown great potential as a passer in his young career.
Pass to man. Bamba a screen on MP. To the paint. And the dunk by Bamba.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Here's Ramos. And MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pass to Bamba. The three. Minnesota with the rebound. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. And here's MP for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Ramos has got 36.
Nice looking three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Drops in the breakaway layup.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Turner's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Amir Coffey comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Porter's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's James Harden in for Terrence Mann. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Minnesota.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
In transition, keeping their foot on the gas. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
No good on the 3. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Outside, Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Harden with the stuff.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Now, MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
These are representatives of the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drum roll. They're taking them off the shots. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. Thank you for being with us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Randall. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's MP. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Porter, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That bucket in no time at all. Ramos has got 48.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Porter. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Three-pointer on the way. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind. He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
There's the pick. Porter outside. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Clippers have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Leonard against Randall. No good again that time.
Ouch. 5 shots, 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Harden against MP. Leonard the pass to Porter. Here's Coffee. Still yet to score.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Turner. Leonard against Randall. And it's Leonard missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
And good! He hits it again.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in and night out. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Coffee passes to Harden. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 9.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by Minnesota.
Here's Randall. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Harden for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a wide open look for good. Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Here's Coffee. Pass to Turner. From deep, Harden bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Clippers.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Here's Porter, and then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. The 3 from MP. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Looking to end his cold spell. Kicks it out to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't go that time. With 1 on the clock. That one no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Minnesota on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
So it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
forget about taking flight.
Great win tonight, MP. New Orleans is after it. It's going to be a rowdy crowd out there. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Julius Randle.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. They've got MP, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Edwards in a two-guard. And for New Orleans, on the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Alvarado in at the one. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Now MP. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Here's Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Down low. Here's Alvarado. And the layup falls.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Now here's MP. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Williamson looking around, and he drives in. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. The coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Ingram, and from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Now here's Ingram, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Ingram. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the middle. McCollum outside. Pass to Williamson. Outside Ingram. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by Ingram.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Ramos sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Now the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
New Orleans calls timeout. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ingram against Edwards. And again, New Orleans no good.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Pelicans trail by 9. Outside Jones. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Shot to stop the run. And again, New Orleans no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
McCollum outside. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
And here's MP from outside. Jones grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Williamson misses. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's MP. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
What touch on the teardrop. MP just letting it glide off his fingertips.
Here's Ingram. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. McCollum outside. From outside, off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's MP from outside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's McCollum, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. McCollum's got 5 points.
And you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Ingram against Edwards. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game now. No good on that. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for Hawkins. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Randall. Anthony Edwards comes in for Minot. Dillingham's checked in for DiVincenzo. And MP subbed in for Conley. Brent, Herb Jones looks like he might be the next elite perimeter defender.
Well, he's been amazing in the early part of his career. He closes out his space so well on people, in control and balanced.